Hello, everybody. Oh, good, you can still see the tiny little testing audio I did ahead of setting up the captioning. Hello. Oh, it says I'm too quiet. That seems like a you problem, captioner, not a me problem. Thank you, Quanta. Surprisingly nerve-wracking posting it, weirdly. I mean, my writing goes live all the time on uh Polygon.com, a video game website. Like, my stuff is so visible, but for some reason writing and posting just a story like that was new and interesting. But the turnout seemed really good. People seemed to really enjoy it. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed watching it. It was that one of those new weird houses dropped, and I was like, oh, this would be a cool bit for a horror story. I'm hoping it's getting retweeted like crazy. It's just not getting very much likes. But as long as people are still engaging with it and liking it, I'm thinking I might write more. We'll see. I have ideas. Whether those ideas turn out to be a story is another question, you know? But as you can see, also, I found a way to do captions. I don't know if they look like they're pretty good quality. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Anyway, those are up now, and I'm very excited about it. Simon Shakes, thank you for if it's okay with you, I am going to use the title Unreal Estate, because that's just so fucking good. It's really, really good. And happy Transvisibility Day, everybody. Mix us up. It's on my end. So I don't think you can turn them up. If they're really annoying, let me know, and we'll see if I can't make them smaller. I don't know, you know? This is, it was my first time doing captions. Wasn't even certain they would work. In fact, I had to reinstall OBS because I was running such an old version of OBS that it was non-functional. But, thank you for the subscribe. Detuned Piano, a very good username. Thank you for the subscribe. Okay. Old yes, yeah. Okay. But yeah, I had no idea what we're gonna make today. Just not even the slightest clue. Normally I would sit and think about it, or actually normally what happens is I think, oh fuck, I have to post about this and figure out what we're going to make today. But then I didn't post about it because I was posting the story instead. So I at no point forced myself to commit to a thing. So I don't know, we'll figure it out. Thank you, Sliffer Jam. It's fun to say out loud. Thank you for the thank you, Sliffer Jam, for the Prime subscribe. Oh, hey, Claire. Oh, sorry, you can't sleep. That's no good. Yeah, Nicholas JT. That's not necessarily inaccurate. I was thinking about like creepypastas because I went on a big creepypasta binger a couple weeks ago. It was great. So I think it has a creepypasta vibe, which I'm very into. Tweety pasta. That's not a bad description for it. I mean, there are I sometimes see those sorts of thread stories online. And I don't think there's a good name for it yet, but there should have a good name. Yeah, it was after I guessed it on that pod. On Spirits Podcast, if you haven't heard. I guessed it on the Spirits Podcast. It was really good. We talked about creepypasta, because I love creepypasta. And it's been so long since I've really gotten into them. I think creepypasta is different now than it used to be, which is a shame, because I love old school creepypasta, but I love any creepypasta. Thank you for the Prime subscribe. I have a shrink ray. Let's design a French. What would they even be? Well, so I was thinking about, Tab Atkins, getting on the hype train with some gift subscribes. Thank you. Joy Problems, it would be a good time to make cryptid. Spooky spaghetti. Spooky spaghetti's pretty good. This was not the big secret project. The big secret project is still in too early a stage for me to mention openly, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. I love the idea of making a cryptid. Just making a regular bird. I think it would be impossible for us to make just a regular bird. I think we could try to make a regular bird, and it wouldn't turn out that way. Oh, Squatcha! Thank you for the gift subs. Well, fun gift sub heavy episode. I love that. And Goomba, Goomba rights activist, thank you for the Prime subscribe as well. It's the only day in the year when you're visible. The funny thing is, I know a lot of trans people, I think, who would much prefer to be invisible and to get up to hijinks and pranks as a result. Ooh, Joy Problems, I could make a regular cryptid and then take blurry images of it. Like the pictures I take at the end, I could make blurry, which would be very funny. So I love the idea of cryptid. The other thing I was kind of thinking, but which I could not commit to, is so I've been playing Monster Hunter because it's real good, and there's this area in Monster Hunter that's dedicated to your friends, the little kitties and little puppies that help you kill monsters and stuff. And in that area, there's a little submarine that's shaped like a fishy. It's shaped like what are those fish that have the thing? Fucking the ones with the lights, you know? The anglerfish. Yes, thank you. Yes, there's a little submarine that's sized for the cat palicos, and it's an anglerfish shaped, and it's super adorable, and I love it so much, and I definitely want to do something like that because it's so good. Oh, I see some of you folks talking about getting your vaccine tomorrow. I also have a vaccine appointment tomorrow that I'm extremely excited about. I cried a little bit when I got through and made the appointment, and I think I'm probably going to cry a bunch when they jab me, so I hope whoever is giving me the poke is prepared for that. I'm very excited. Thank you, Clusterfunks. Cheers to everybody who's gotten it, everybody who's getting it. If you didn't get your appointment yet, it'll happen. It'll happen. One moment or another. 11 hours. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, still doing 65 and older in your region. I'm actually surprised that New York has moved on to 30s and ups already. But I think it's just it's a numbers problem, you know? You just kind of got to get it. Oh, I'm drinking, I forgot to mention, I'm drinking Ichigo beer. Just a classic beer. Doing a little bit of a stout. It's nice. Or is it a lager? No, this is a rice lager. Anyway, it's good beer. Thank you, Knife Snail. Fish with legs. Okay. Seeing a lot of anglers with wings and legs. I do like the idea of a fish. Oh no, AJ! Oh, I hope you're not feeling too bad. Oh. Backwards mermaid, so like fish head. Yeah, I guess angler with legs is backwards mermaid. Rice lawyer. The captions are much better than I was anticipating them being, which is a testament to how far our captioning software has come, but it's not 100%. And I'm not going to help it at all by enunciating better, and that's just how it's going to be. A mermaid but split horizontally. Anglerfish with chicken legs. Angelerfish. Murtar. What I love is starting with the pun and then working backwards to the image. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better, AJ. I mean, I'd prefer if you never felt bad because you never got COVID at all, but at least you're feeling better. Lobster mermaid. Okay, I like angler. I like angler with legs. I can be your angler or your dog. All right, I've been won over. Let's do an anglerfish, but with other bits. Oh my god, I googled anglerfish to get a reference image, and oh my good golly, good gracious, good Molly, good golly, good Molly. What a creature. These are real. These are real, and that's crazy. Oh my god. Oh, they're so cool, but they're so upsetting. I also love goblin sharks. I love their weird little mouths. Their little extendable alien mouths. Pretty cool. Oh, thank you, Punch Frog, for the gifts of subscribe to Crazy Chemist. And also thank you, Clusterfunks, for the Prime subscribe. And thank you, Gravity Pike, for the compliment about my very fun horror story that I posted on Twitter today. The subtitles are legit incomprehensible. If they, yeah, let me know how they are. If they are distracting or more trouble than they are functional, then let me know. And we'll just have to figure it out. Okay. Well, let's get this body looking toit. That's the first step. Step number 1 of these Blender streams, get that body looking toit. Oh, the subtitles have some issues with usernames. That makes sense. I mean, it's definitely working on some sort of very, very basic... Wait, before we get into this, Dino Topo. There we go. Ooh, your friend Tusks! 10 gift subs, thank you so much! Oh, congrats to everybody who just got a gift sub. That rules. Thank you so much. Ah, that rules. That's incredible. Thank you. All right. Get this body. We gotta get the body. Gotta get body tight. Tight, 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 tight. Oh. How are angler shaped? They're kind of... Oh boy, these pictures are something. God, nature, you freaky. Nature, you so freaky. Oh, God. All right. I mean, they're already kind of orb. They're already kind of orby. So let's just make, like, bigger orb. Let's just make it more orb. Rarely do I feel like a stream is going to be cursed. This one feels like it's going to be cursed. This one feels like it's going to be more cursed than normal. Just my instinct. My curse instinct is perking up, as if to say, this one's gonna be a weird one. I mean, it's gonna be more weird the more I fuck up this orb. It's amazing how some things in Blender are so easy, and then other times it's like, just make an orb. And Blender's like, no, you gotta figure this shit out by yourself. Alright, good. There we go. Ha! Punch Frog, depending on the shapes, this cursed stream could also become hexed. It's a very good pun. Nice Snail, you're right. All creatures on this beautiful earth are fucked up in one way or another. Okay. That's gonna be a good starting point. And then I guess I've just gotta cut it. Like, I think I've just gotta cut it where the mouth be. I guess it should be longer. They kind of got sperm bodies. They kind of got little pointy little weird bodies. Kind of tadpole bodies. There we go. I'm so sorry. God, that was such a loud burp. Wait, let me see how did that. Okay, good. The transcriber did not do some sort of horrible sound. I was worried I was gonna look over and it was gonna be like brap. It would have been so embarrassing to get called out by my own transcription service. Okay, that feels right. I'm looking at all sorts of finnies. We'll get to the fins if we want to. God, what a monster. God, what a shape. Oh boy, okay. Oh, Slipper Jam, I love that. I love the idea of a cryptid that's aware of the love of cryptids and then uses that power to lure people in. That's a good monster. That's a good creepypasta monster. Oh, Dork Apocalypse, that's a shame. No fun, horrible angler fix. Alright, the meta cryptid, yeah. That is what that would be. That would be kind of cool as hell. Oh, it is kind of plague doctor-ish. Well, it won't be in a moment when I cut it. Oh man, what a creature. Kind of a reverse tulpa, yeah. God, I haven't thought about tulpas in a second. I haven't thought about that in a second. Okay. That's gonna be, I guess, a crease? It's kinda down. Okay, yeah, that kind of looks like it. Caption tool does not know the word tulpa. Actually brings me a kind of amount of comfort. I'd be nervous if it did. I guess there's probably not a lot of pictures of the inside of the anglerfish mouth. I guess it just kind of go back, huh? God, you know what I've just realized is I'm gonna have to figure out how to do teeth. Ugh. So hard. There's so many of them. That's kind of it, right? That's what anglerfish mouth look like. Yeah. A grandma anglerfish with no teeth? That's so cute and sad. What I love about it is that I wouldn't have to do teeth. Imagine you saw somebody's dentures and they were the normal shape, but then they had just the sharpest, most crazy ass teeth in them. I hope there's some very old goth working on that right now. If anybody's going to innovate that, it's going to be an old goth. I mean, custom dentures has to be a thing, right? There's got to be some cool, weird custom dentures out there. What's happening? What have I done? It won't let me interact anymore. There we go. Okay. Flannel Fiend, so many of the words in your statement were flagged by Nightbot as being inappropriate. But let me read your fact now. Oh, wild. That does explain some of the images I'm seeing. Girl boss. Incredible. Okay. Okay. It does kind of look like a weird tadpole right now. What can we do? And maybe that's because I backed off on the mouth so much. Maybe I need to lean into the mouth. What am I doing? What am I doing? What is an anglerfish if not mostly mouth? What am I doing? How dare I try to rob this creature of its most majestic body part? Talion Baratheon. I'm working in Blender. Is a free 3D software. That's incredible. I highly recommend it. God. The mouth looks tragic. It looks like it's like I mean, I'm into it. For sure. Let's make more of a cavity. I think that'll help. I worry it's too cute. I don't think it's possible for me to make a cute anglerfish. So if it's too cute, it's just not going to look like an anglerfish. That's what I suspect is going to happen. Do cute anglerfish exist? I feel like that's cute anglerfish feels like an oxymoron. But I respect that and I'm into that. And that's like their whole deal, and I'm into that deal. That's fair. Cute is subjective. I don't get to decide that no anglerfish are cute. Anglerfish. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I love the gashapon. The frog gachapon. I love that so much. That exceeded all of my expectations. Okay, let's do something with this. Let's make this more purposeful. Okay, there we go. Now that's a body. Okay. Oh, God. It's really good, and I really like it. Fishnets. Okay. I'm interested in fishnets. I don't know how I would do that. Just from like a production angle. Oh, cinnamon shakes. You're right. We gotta make the angle or bit. We gotta make the bit what angle? Whoop. How are we gonna do this? That's the thing. Yeah, Bumble, it for sure is. You called it. Okay. Maybe like... This doesn't... I'm looking at real images of anglers right now, and this looks like it, but it also doesn't look like anything. Oh my god. Alright. Yes, captions are here. I figured out how to do captions. It was very easy, actually. Yeah, now we're angling. Now we're getting somewhere. This is, yeah, Cinnamon Shakes, this is just a unicorn. Bye, Squatcha. Bumble, we were talking about goblin sharks earlier. Because they're great. 2 clam for jam, that's a great point. I want to be somewhere in between what my heart feels an anglerfish looks like and what God thinks an anglerfish looks like. It's a spectrum. One on one end of the spectrum is God, and the other end of the spectrum is me, and we've just got to come to some sort of an agreement about what this thing is. That's true. We were never meant to see these creatures. We circumnavigated some pretty serious rules about where people are supposed to be able to go. And this is what we were agreed with. A wonderful, terrifying, beautiful creature. What should the lure look like? Is the lure too big? I feel like it got big. I'm gonna undo this. Let's pull this back a little. There we go. That feels more in keeping. Knife snail, that's incredible. The ocean floor is God's basement where he put all his mistakes. Maybe it's like the ocean floor is where all the creatures that are too beautiful for our eyes. That's where they get tucked away. We have to earn it. Like a video game where you get to go to the cool places later once you're super leveled up. That's what anglerfish is. Frangler extremely silly. Extremely silly and also on brand. An on brand pun. Let's see. I guess. Oh, what are we gonna do with you? So I think in general they kind of are light bulby shaped, but that's a little bit annoying, you know, kind of bland, kind of boring. George Costanza Katamari Damacy fan cam. Great. That's great work, Peter. A spiral light bulb. I wish there was a way I could make it look like a fluorescent light bulb because that would be very, very funny. A bobbit worm? I'm not sure I'm familiar with it. Also Silent Tower, yes. You're right. Oh, Crazy Chemist, I could make it a lantern. I'm slowly making it look like a heart, but there's no reason it needs to be that. Yeah, what would... This is an interesting question of, like, what kind of lure would get different... Because, like, you want to put out the bait for the thing that you want to catch, right? So what does this thing want to catch? That's the question. It does kind of look like a spade. Yeah, who are we wanting to capture? We're trying to capture cryptid hunters and mix this up. I love it. I love it. Oh, it could be a plonk fruit. Medusa angler would be pretty cool. Oh, cinnamon shakes. I like that. Anglerfish scorpion combo. That would be pretty cool. What do cryptid... Here's the thing. Cryptid hunters want cryptids. But how are we going to put a tiny little cryptid at the end of this cryptid that we're making? How are we going to... how are we going to double cryptid it? Oh, Dork Apocalypse. That's fun. Just an arrow pointing to itself? God, there's something really funny about that. God, I really love the idea. It is its own bait. I like the idea of a neon sign pointing at it. I do love the idea of doing more lighting work, because lighting work's a lot of fun in Blender. Recursive anglers! I do love that. Oh my god. I don't think I've seen the Z Frank video about bobbit worms, but I'm for sure gonna watch it immediately after ending this stream, because I love Z Frank so fucking much. He's so good. Okay, well, I love the idea of recursive anglers, so yeah, that's absolutely what we're gonna do. If y'all haven't watched any Z Frank's videos, I highly, highly recommend it. They're just sublime. Yeah, it's fractal anglers for sure. Oh, thank you, Peter. I once again have accidentally made a butt. Everybody appreciate it. Thank you. Basically it was that another weird house dropped. I don't know if you guys saw it, the goth vampire house. And I saw that somebody posted it in a Polygon Slack channel, and I saw it and I was like, this should be a horror story. And then I made a note to myself in an email, and then yesterday after work I just sat down and wrote it, and it was great. And I was like, I kind of wanted to play around with, like, how would you write and format a story to be published, to be read on Twitter, because you have so little time to capture interest. You have to really get at the heart of it immediately and stuff like that. Yeah, that was written. It was written in one evening. It took a couple hours, and then today I went back and copy edited it and then just posted it. My writing style is such that if I have an idea and I have the time, I can just sit down and write it, which I know is extremely enviable. But it's interesting because, like, yeah, Peter Shoes, exactly. It's because normally you would find a paragraph break where the story needs it, but if you're doing it for, like, a Twitter audience and for how that is situated, you sort of have to, at almost every paragraph needs to end with not quite a punchline, but something. Like there has to be some point to it. So it's a very tight, restricted way of writing. But it was really interesting, and I really enjoyed it. I mean, I love looking at. Here's the thing: anytime one of those new weird houses drop, I love it. I'm super into it. Ooh, Nicholas TJ, I haven't heard of that. Burning Girls, huh? I want to make a note to myself. Because that sounds super interesting. Mega Bees, I mean, not specifically, only in the sense that as part of my horror masters, I've read a lot of horror and watched a lot of horror, so I have a good idea of how it should be structured. Oh, typical tofu, absolutely not. The NFT thing is wild. I'm not interested in getting on board with it. I guess we should put mouth on this bad boy. My master's is in media and horror. Sorry. Let me focus for a moment. So I got my master's from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. It's in media and cultural studies, and specifically I studied horror media and video game cultures. It's a big part of why I have a job at Polygon now. There's just not a lot of people who have ever studied video games from like an academic angle, and it's why my videos are so academic. Angela Carter is the best. Haha, Lynn with a K. I've watched so many of his videos that I can absolutely just hear his voice when I read that comment. That is how the fractal angler do. I can't do a Z Frank impression. That was terrible. Please just watch his videos and don't listen to me. Yeah, the electrical output of NFTs I hear is just crazy, and it's just like a weird, I don't know. I don't follow too much of the weird financial stuff that happens in the world. It's just so much, and I'm never going to fuck with it. I'm probably never going to have enough money to fuck with it, and that's fine. It's not a thing I'm interested in. Patient overshirt, we're making a fractal angler. God, zooming out, I do love looking at it. Yeah, this is great. You know what this would make a great one of? A teapot. I don't know how it would work necessarily. Let me think that through. Hold on. I don't know how that would work, but it could be cool, right? Like if you had to move the tea back and forth. This is terrible. Never mind. Thank you, Harley Quindom. Have a good class. Yeah, cryptocurrencies are... it's a wild thing to be investing in now when the planet is not in such not a great place. It's just a wild thing that I haven't been following too closely, but I follow just so many artists on Twitter, and they all seem to hate it, and I trust them for the most part, so that's good enough for me. Hello origami elephant. Cryptid currency. Yeah, Ika, it's like, it's hard to describe. You conceptually own the image, but not in any actuality. Everybody can just copy and paste the image, but it exists in a marketplace where people believe that has value, and therefore it has value because money is the wildest, dumbest thing. Okay. That's pretty good, right? Bumble Bumble. I also love aquariums. Okay, I think that's good. I feel like they have slightly different, their mouths give slightly different impressions. This one needs to be deeper for sure. And I like that. This one's happy. This one's sad, and that's what lures you in. Origami Elephant, the elevator pitch for this creature is it's a fractal angler. It's anglers all the way down. In fact, let's go ahead and add another angler to this. Frangler. Yeah, Frangler's pretty good. Bumble Bumble, I love that. The subtitles are new today, Harley Quindom. I finally sat down, figured out how to make them work. It wasn't that difficult, actually. It's a pretty good system. I haven't implemented it, I haven't added it to all my streams yet, but I will be. Because now that I have it set up, it should be pretty easy. A triangler! God, I didn't expect this one to be so pun heavy. I was a fool to not think it would be so pun heavy. Oh, Nicholas JT, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I could not agree more. That's how it's gotta be. Everybody just knows which big rock's your big rock, and that's how it is. Bye, Generally Jenna. At some point, and I don't know at what point, but at some point, Blender is just going to say, that's enough. You can't go any smaller. I started off with a pretty big shape, I think. Once again, got really close to making a butt. I think I stopped myself, but it was pretty close there for a second. Bye, Punch Frog. Oh, thank you, Punch Frog. One last gesture before disappearing into the mists. Thank you for the gift subs. Mix this up. I grew up in Illinois. Oh, that's okay. You don't have to know anything about Illinois. It's a fine state. A lot of cornfields. I did secretly make a butt. I didn't realize it at first, but there it is, huh? Or is that a butt? Maybe that's not a butt, huh? I'll just take care of that real quick. Nobody saw nothing. Nobody saw nothing. I will not acknowledge any comments that suggest otherwise. can't wait to figure out which one of these anglerfish is the true mind and soul of this angler. Somebody said it in the chat. I feel like the big one can't be it, right? It's too obvious. Oh, it's a collective. I like that. Like a weird side character in a Disney film. They all talk to each other. It's 3 voices. Rat King, but anglers. What an upsetting but thought. That is exactly what we're doing. Hold on. I just need to... Ah! I'm just making it worse. Exactly like a Portuguese man of war. Sure, and yeah. Yes, exactly that. Okay. They're all voiced by Mandy Patinkin. Wild. They're a jazz vocal trio. They harmonize. You introduce them and they go, hello, 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 hello. It's a classic comedy bit. This angler set is a classic comedy bit. The barbershop anglers are really... Ooh, what are you? What are you? What's that? I don't know what that does. Okay. There we go. Yeah, like the old, like Statler and Waldorf, the old Muppets. They hang out in the balcony and heckle people. The best Muppets. What? Whoops. Whoops. That one got away from me, but it's fine now. I took care of it. If I were a Muppet, who would I be? I mean, I would want to be a Statler or Waldorf because they're the best characters, but I feel like maybe I'm not there yet as a person. Like, I need to grow more before I can be one of those good goofing old men. God, I don't know. One Muppet. I do love Animal. Animal's a great one. I know it's hard. It's so hard because all of the Muppets have such strong flavors, and they're flavors that I love but would not want to chomp. Oh, Junk Fu, we're big fans of the Drawfee channel here. In fact, I was watching Nathan's Hearthstone stream immediately before hopping in and starting this one. I was excited to see him get a win. Pepe the King Frog. Oh, maybe I might be like a Rizzo. Rizzo has such a good attitude. He's just sort of like, well, this is just what it is. Do a little bit of transform. I need more. There's got to be more forehead runway if I'm gonna fit one more angler on this. This already overburdened angler. Oh, Gonza's a good choice. Goodness. Oh, I love Janice too. All of the members of the band are absolutely the best. All right, just one more. One more little one. I got you know, the other day I had that song that Rolf does in the first Muppet movie where he's playing on the piano. I hope that something better comes around. I love that song, but it's kind of sad. It's a pretty grim song, but it was good. Oh, your friend Tusks. Yeah, you should definitely start with the movies. I mean, I feel like the first Muppet movie is so iconic, but I honestly have no idea how it has aged. But like Muppet Treasure Island, classic. Muppet Christmas Carol, classic. Actually, has anybody seen... I know they kind of rebooted the Muppets. But I never saw the rebooted movie. Every time I see a clip from the old Muppet Show, I'm just like, this is great television. This is great media. And I wish when media was just that. I guess maybe I should sit down and watch the rebooted movie. Oh god, Nicholas JT, I've seen that video and it is pretty... it's devastating. It's great, but it's devastating. Thank you, Christerbaiting. Christerbaiting? But anyway, regardless of how your name is pronounced, good luck to the captioning skill on that one, the captioning box on that one. Anyway, thank you. Good chill chat, and I'm glad. And thank you for the subscribe, True Hand. Yeah, I feel like I didn't see... If you haven't... Christerbating, okay. No, thank you for the clarification. If you guys haven't seen, so Jim Henson did a bunch of shorts as well that are not explicitly Muppet themed, but he did a very, very good one not long before his death. So if you're already going to be looking up heartbreaking videos like the one of Big Bird singing at his funeral, you should also look up that one as well. Christ evading. That's pretty good. That's a good attempt. Night Bumble. You enjoy your monstrosity too. Jedi Superpunk. I mean, I would be open for it. Yeah, I would be up for it, but I don't know. Here's the thing: the Drawfee folks and I are just friends, and so we don't always do like work stuff together. I don't know, it's weird. It's weird when you make content and your friends make content. There's all sorts of weird dynamics set up with that. When I was growing up, I was so afraid of, what was it, Dr. Honeydew? And who is his friend, Bunsen? The tubular one? They scared me so much. I still find them pretty upsetting for reasons I really can't pinpoint. Beaker, yeah, Beaker. Beaker, I found them very, very upsetting. I remember like leaving the room whenever I was watching any Muppet media growing up in which they appear. Could not tell you why. Could not tell you what it was that made me so upset. I just can't with them. Yeah, the meeping. The meeping. I love Statler Waldorf so much. Waldorf. Statler and Waldorf. It's really good. I was thinking that we were going to need one more, but actually I feel great about this. Oh, man. This is strong. Yeah, this is strong. Oh, really good. Okay. I'm not going to detail it, but I'm going to add just I think a little bulb. Yeah, tender feelings, they're recursive. Ha! Yeah, origami elephant, that's definitely a bit. That's a bit that they do. Where it looks, one of them accidentally swallows the other and it's like, oh, and then they do some sort of weird punchline that's like, God, is that what it looks like when we eat people? We're monsters, etc. I'm not a vaudevillian. Listen, I'm not a vaudevillian comedian. We'll workshop the punchline and come up with something better. Cinnamon Shakes, the actual comedian, the actual vaudevillian comedian in the chat hits up on the perfect one. Total layup. Knocks it out of the park. Yeah, I am getting to the point where Blender is like, no, you've had your fun. This is too small. You need to stop. And that's fine, because I'm ready to do detail stuff. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, yeah. Blender is putting an end to this inception. It says, that's enough. You've got your point across. It's like getting hard to navigate. There we go. There we go. All right. Just want to get a little definition on this stalk. What is your question? Oh, do they scream? I mean, they have mouth, but they ocean though. They're in the ocean is the thing. So like, I don't know how that would be. Quadrangler fish. It's really good. That is not an interruption. One is screaming, but you don't know which. Really upsetting. Keep getting lost in my own creation. I keep forgetting what level we're at. When you can't see them all, it's easier to forget. Uh-oh. What are you, and why are you there? All fine. Just gonna cover it up. I think it's the mouth poking through. Ooh, matcha lattes in a can. That sounds amazing. I love this tiny, tiny little one that you can't really see, but what you know is there. All right, what we're gonna do? What else do we need to do? Okay, we need to figure out teeth. That's gonna be a nightmare for me specifically. I guess we should put some eyes and some fins. I guess what we want to do. Yeah, what we want to have to do. What we're gonna do next. Hee hee. Oh, that's fine if you don't like matcha. It's grassy. If you're not a fan of vegetal, I can appreciate how you would not like it. Okay. How do we... Thinking about... How are we going to do lighting? Where on these things is the light? Maybe the base of the stem, the mouth, maybe the teeth light up? Is that anything? Would that be cool? Tail light? That might be pretty cool. Yeah, let's try teeth. Let me think about how are we going to even do teeth on this creature? How is that going to function? Yeah, Mechtel, you make a great point. They would be the most counterproductive possible. Whoops. All right, let me even think about how this is gonna work. I mean, the teeth on these fish just look sharp. They just sharp, and that's just it. Yeah, Blender can be a little overwhelming. I definitely recommend, I keep meaning to put this in my notes and I keep forgetting, but if you do, there's a series of tutorials for making, what are you doing? There's a series of tutorials on YouTube for making a donut that is a really good place to start if you get overwhelmed. Very easy to get overwhelmed in the software. That's a nice place to start. If you just Google donut tutorial, it'll come up for sure because it's very popular. Ooh. I'm going to bring you down a little. There we go. Okay. All right. Oh, you've done that tutorial, but when you want to do your own thing, you completely forget. Yeah, I don't have any advice for that other than just fuck around with it and look things up as you need to. Okay. Let me think about how is this gonna be? I mean, because cone feels like it could be the right shape. But maybe it would be better to make a plane and cut out the teeth. Okay. I'm gonna try this. This might not function, but let's see if we can get it to. Oh, square? Y'all want to do square teeth? Wait, I missed that entirely. I don't know if square. So wait, you want human teeth? You want human teeth? You fucking monsters! You want human teeth? Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna do this still. I think this plan is still gonna function. Okay. I am seeing a lot of different things in the chat that make me think this is not a consensus. I mean, I don't think any teeth that I'm going to do here is going to be super great, so it might as well be human teeth. Could do a vote. Should we do a vote? I mean, here's the thing: is none of them are gonna none of the teeth I'm gonna do are gonna look super good. So I guess fundamentally it doesn't matter. All right, hold on. Let me set up a poll. That didn't do super what I wanted it to do, but that's fine. All right, let me remember how to set up a poll. Okay. I did something wrong. Huh. I don't know why it's not letting me do a poll. Yeah, Nightbot being rude tonight. No, it's not wanting me, yeah. It's saying it's not valid. It's not very cool of Nightbot to be that way. Well. Oh, yeah, you might be right. Hold on. There we go. I was misreading my business. Thank you, Frankie Must Die. All right, there is now a poll in which you can participate, which will determine if the teeth are human or angler. Now is your chance. Go ahead and hop in. Vote. Oh, mixes up. It's not counting your vote? That's outrageous. What is happening, Nightbot? Alice Forever Cemetery, thanks for re-upping your subscribe. Let's see if anything is happening. Ooh. I mean, it's close for people who were able to vote. It's close. It's really close. For people whose votes, for some reason, were not. For people who. Okay, it was working? Okay. If you were not able to submit your vote, let me know what your vote is. I love when we get split like this. It's super tricky. Oh, human at 23, angler at 20. All right. Bye, junk foo. All right, I'm going to check one last time. If you haven't voted, I'm giving you a couple seconds to do it. While I drink some refreshing water. Okay, so everybody's votes in? I mean, it looks like human takes it just barely. Ha! Cinnamon shakes. I'll 3D sculpt an I voted sticker. It will be the worst thing. I mean, I guess I could. No, it would be such a bad idea to sculpt the teeth. So let me think about how is this gonna work? I guess I could just make. I'm just gonna mold a teeth, I guess. I guess I'm just gonna mold a tooth. And that'll just be what it is. What do human teeth look like is a question that I always knew I would have to ask out loud on this show. Is that a tooth? Needs to be more shapely. That's how I feel about it. Let's add some loop cuts. Let's get some more geometry up in here. Well, that didn't really loop for me. Why are you not gonna loop? You're not gonna loop for me? Not that way. This way. Okay, alright, fine. Weird, but fine. See, I don't think you're gonna do what I need you to do. I know what I should do. Not fuck with bevel until the rest of it is shapely. There we go. Cinnamon shakes, good. Good. In what way do teeth look like butts? serious question. Oh, they can't even floss. That is sad. When you put it like that, that is sad. I have no hands, but I must floss. Well, that's what a human tooth looks like. It looks like a cartoon baby. You know, like when cartoon babies only have the one tooth. Little buck teeth. It's pretty cute. That's it. We don't want to do any more. I mean, cuz consider this. Plunkfish. Yeah, Peter, we are kind of making a little plunkfish. There's some reoccurring themes I'm noticing in these art streams. There are some features that we really like more than others that tend to reoccur. There's so much room for things to escape. The bottom teeth should be huge. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, maybe some molars. Maybe some molars to round out. For the plants. This is an herbivore? A deep sea herbivore? I mean, this is about as question mark as the stream gets. All right, this is pretty cute. Yeah, let's give him a couple molars. Let's see how we can do that. Molars are pretty big and wide and flat. And they got little indenties. That's what I know about molars. Okay. How is this gonna function? Is that kind of it? Is that kind of molar shape? You gonna let me bevel this thing that I've made? No. No, it says no. Sorry, that's not a bevelable object. Ooh. No, bad and weird. Stop. Is that kind of... What are molars shaped like? What? This show makes me think about things that I never have had to think about before. Molar. I feel like I'm okay, you know, I'm not impossibly far off. I'm not gonna make the teeth into butt plugs. I've avoided that so far this stream. There's always time for it to go awry, but I feel good about our chances. Alright, that's kind of a tooth. It's kind of a tooth. I don't know if it would pass muster, but like I don't know if I'd put it in my mouth. But it's kind of a tooth. I put teeth in my mouth as often as I need to. And that's what I have to say about that. Does that look good? Does that look like anything? I don't know if I'm sold on the molars. I feel like they distract from the power of the two front tooths. Well, maybe it's okay. I don't know. How do we feel about the molars? Into them? We're into them? Okay. Then let me figure out how to make them work. See, if they got big enough gaps, you don't really have to worry about flossing all that much, right? That the ocean will floss for you with its motions and its waves. There we go. Okay. Those are teeth, huh? All right. Now what do we do with the rest of them? Are they all gonna have human teeth? Did we decide? I know we talked through maybe some of them having angler teeth, which I would be pretty into. I think I'm gonna give this tiny one these teeths. They're gonna be so small nobody's gonna see them anyway. So this is just a secret for us to know. Okay. Great. Okay. Good. Oh, Lord. Okay. All right, so I think this one has got to have angler teeth. So let's figure out how that's even happening. Let me pull my reference image. Everything about the anglerfish is secret, and it's secret for a reason, and we've defied the natural order of things by seeing it, and that just has to be how that is. All right, spike'ems. All right, this one I am going to try this one on. Do slugs have teeth? Radula. What is a radula? I mean, obviously it's something teeth adjacent. But what is it other than that? Okay, that kind of actually worked. That kind of actually worked. Yeah, teeth. Okay. All right. I zoned out entirely because I was making teeth. Y'all are talking about duvets? Is that what you guys are talking about? Okay. Snugging up? Heck yeah. I'm on board with snugging up. For sure. Nope. There we go. Sometimes I zone out, and when I come back, I mean, I guess this is what it's like for you guys seeing the stream. Sometimes I zone out, and I come back to the chat. I have no idea what's happening, but in like a nice way. A warm beanbag sounds amazing. That sounds incredibly soothing. Screams for memes. Yes, I got a haircut. Summer refresh. Spring, I guess it's spring refresh. Getting ready for summer haircut. Yeah, it had been about 4 months since my last haircut. Oh, more. I think the plan is to do an Easter Polygon stream. Or a Polygon stream on Easter, not specifically for Easter. But yes, I do think we're planning on doing a stream today. I do think we're planning on doing a stream Friday. Sorry. You can tell how with it I am right now, which is to say not at all. When I get into the teeth mines, you know, everything just fades away. Oh yeah, I got live captioning set up. Oh, an Animal Crossing Easter hunt would be so cute. My guess is that we're going to be doing more Monster Hunter, because that's all most of the video team has been playing. But maybe not. I know some good Among Us content just dropped, so I might lobby for us to play Among Us, but we'll see. I do just want to be playing Monster Hunter like all the time is the problem. I mean, it's not really a problem. As far as problems go, it's a pretty okay one to have. I'm enjoying the heck out of Monster Hunter. You made your character look like Naruto. Excellent. Excellent work. Rainbow mullet hair. What a look. What a powerful, powerful look. Okay. I think I'm done fussing with the teeth. I feel great about how they turned out, though. Let's see if I can easily... I mean, I'm not going to be able to easily duplicate this and just put it on the top, but let's see what I can do. Just gonna keep getting gayer. God, I told my partner I want to get a motorcycle license because I do, and I'm gonna. And their response was just like, ugh, just like so gay. Just like the most gay thing you could do. It's like, that's it's neither here nor there. I just want to get a motorcycle license and hang out with a cool all-girl motorcycle gang. I don't see what's anything about that. It's gonna be cool. I'm very excited. Once the DMVs open back up and I'm all vaccinated. I don't know what kind of motorcycle yet. Like, mostly what I really want is a scooter. But I want a scooter that's strong enough that I can ride it safely in lots of places. And for that, to get that level, you basically need a motorcycle license. So that's gonna be what it is. Yeah, Dork Apocalypse, exactly that. The inherent homoeroticism of owning a motorcycle. It's undeniable. It's from looking at all those Babtar's image. Yeah, and you know what? It's just from following Babtar's art. It's from reading Motor Crush and stuff like that. I read it and I say, wow, they're so cool and pretty, and I want to do motorcycle stuff like that. The teeth are getting wonkier and wonkier as I continue to deform them rather than just making new teeth. Making new teeth would be against all of my coding instincts, which say just reuse the assets. It's fine. Just reuse them. You'll figure it out. Whoops. Come on. We're so close to just having teeth. Come on. Just get into place and look fine. There we go. Okay, I think we're there. Oh god, okay. The pull out to see these teeth after doing all that teeth work is a lot. It's good, but it's a lot. Okay. God, we're at 10 o'clock already. How did that happen? Alright. I think this middle, because it's already late. So I think this middle one getting more baby toothsome. Oh god, there we are. I still have not committed to what part of this body, of this creature, is gonna glow. On the one hand, the teeth seem counter-conceptual, but on the other hand, glowing teeth would be pretty cool. Okay. God, this creature doesn't have eyes or fins. I got so caught up doing teeth, I haven't done any detail work at all. Okay, let's plonk some eyes down on this creature somewhere. And then I guess I'll go off and do the things that I do to make these look like creatures. We definitely don't have time for many eyes. This stream is already going to go long, so I don't think that's going to be the fix. But I think it's going to be... Oh, right, it's got to have the... Yeah, you're right. It's got to have those big weird eyes. Is this even an anglerfish anymore? I'm not convinced. I guess I've got a lot of chances to get the eyes perfect. Okay, I'm actually super into weird long eyes, so I think it's gonna have weird long eyes. Yeah, weird. Oh god. Blender is struggling, gang. I just saved, so we should be fine, but oh boy, does it not want to let me zoom in anymore. Let's try a different angle. There we go. Rachel at Gmail. This one will just be all eye. All eye, no mouth. I think it's the eyes. The eyes are going to have to be what glows. I think it's going to be the eyes. God, look at these weird eyes. Yeah, I love this. Okay. Yeah, I'll figure the eyes out. Okay. Well, I'm going to slap some fins on this bad boy. I'm gonna have to stand up and touch my toes. Yeah, I'll add some fins. I don't know what those are gonna look like exactly, but I'll figure them out. And then add some light, add some textures. Pretty into this thing that we've made. It's a good monster. It's a good joke monster. I think it's gonna be fins. If we want to do, oh man, I forgot that we were gonna do angler leg fishy. Could I come back to it? Yeah, hypothetically we could. But I like to do something fresh and new each episode. So I'm gonna fuss with this. I'll post it on Twitter, like the way that I do. In fact, let me go ahead and drop a tweet comment in the chat so that I have that, because that preloads the hashtags for me, which I appreciate for myself. Okay. I love this creature. I'm feeling great about it. All right. I'm going to dolly this up, make it look perfect and wonderful. I mean, it's already perfect, obviously, as you can see. But I'm going to do even more fussing with it. And then I'll post it on Twitter like how I do. Let me see if there's anybody up and running that we can raid. Oh, we can raid Atomic Mari. She's playing Minecraft. Let's do that. I have to remember how to raid. There we go. Okay. Thank you everybody for joining this stream. This is a delight as always. Happy Trans Visibility Day to everybody. I hope you're doing good. Have a safe time. Happy Passover if you celebrate Passover. I think that's it. All right. Let's go ahead and raid Mari. And I'll see you guys. I should be doing a Saturday stream of Disco Elysium as normal, so keep your eyes out for that. And have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.